Hello, this is Carol Weekasser. I'm the school psychologist at Oak Ridge Elementary, and today we're going to talk about conscious discipline and some of the core ideas behind conscious discipline. Conscious discipline is the social emotional learning curriculum that we're using at Oak Ridge now. It helps children connect, self regulate, and problem solve. One core idea behind conscious discipline is the importance of connection. Research shows that our connections with other people help our brains to learn. At school, we build these connections through a compassionate group, what conscious discipline calls the school family. The connections children make with teachers and other students motivate them to cooperate, to be helpful, and to learn social emotional skills. One way to connect with children and promote optimal brain development and improve cooperation, willingness, impulse control, and resilience is through I love you rituals. I love you rituals often include a song, game, or silly activity. These moments benefit your children's development now, serve as happy memories as they grow older, and help create blueprints for their future relationships. I love you rituals are things that almost all of you are doing just as a natural part of your loving parenting. So you're cuddling with your children at night, you're reading books, you're playing games, you're singing silly songs, all of these moments, and you probably didn't even realize it, but all of these connecting moments when you are with your child focusing on an activity and doing it together with joy, by doing that, you're creating connections in their brains that enable them to have stronger social emotional skills. I love you rituals require four critical elements. One is eye contact, so getting down on your child's level, making eye contact. Another one is touch. Touch creates a hormone that is essential to our brain's functioning and learning. So to create smart, happy kids, we need to provide appropriate caring touch. Hugging, cuddling, holding hands as we read, sing, and play together. Another important aspect of connection and I love you rituals is presence. So that simply means being present with your body and your mind, there with your child, enjoying the same activity. So that in this really busy, overwhelming world that we're in right now, it means putting your phone away, not just pausing it, but putting it away so it doesn't bother you. It means having the TV shut off. It means not being involved with other people in the family. It means really having an activity that you and your child can connect to and do together for a focused amount of time when you're just focused on your child and enjoying that activity with them. And then finally, the last element of I love you rituals is playfulness. Playful situations help build bonds, increase attention span, and foster social development. A second core idea in conscious discipline is the importance of noticing. What we'd like to do is move adults away from judging what children say or do to just simply observing or noticing what they're doing. Noticing is a skill that helps us shift from focusing on what's wrong and what we don't want to focusing on the positive and what we do want. Because the truth is, we get more of whatever we focus on. So if we keep focusing on negative things that children are doing, we will get more of that. If we focus on the positive things and observe the positive things and notice the positive things, we will get more of those positive behaviors. There are three types of positive noticing. Basic noticing describes without judgment. For example, your child says, "Look, I picked up my toys," and you say, "Look at that, you picked up your toys." There's also noticing after you give a direction. For example, you might say, "Please hang your coat up on the hook." Your child complies, so you notice it. You say, "You did it. You hung your coat up on the hook." And then third, noticing to encourage kindness and helpfulness. This describes an action without judgment, describes the impact on others, and includes encouraging words. So for example, "Hey, you gave me a block so we could build together. That was helpful. Thank you." Or, "Hey, you went and got your little sister's shoes so she could get dressed more quickly. Thank you. That was really helpful." Noticing positive behaviors. We also want to notice when children are upset and distraught rather than judging. So, for example, when your child is having a hard time, instead of saying, "Stop crying, stop whining, stop yelling," just notice. Take a deep breath yourself because it's not easy to remain calm during those times. Take a deep breath and say, "I see you. You are crying and yelling. Your face is in a frown. Tell me what happened." This is a practice that you can do for yourself and your child, to observe, to notice your own feelings, your own heart rate, your own breathing. Awareness is really an important aspect of us having positive connections with our children and also understanding where we're at. During this challenging time, one thing we can say to our children is, here's something I've noticed about you. You're a person who can do hard things. We will get through this together. I love you. And say this even if you don't think of your child as somebody who can do hard things. If we tell people they are what we want them to be, they will become that. A wise person once said that. So reinforcing your belief in your children to do hard things and to meet challenges and overcome challenges and to be persistent and resilient. These are things that are at the core of conscious discipline. So again, as we're going through this really difficult time, and anytime you're going through a difficult time with your child or as a family, to just say, here's something I've noticed about you. You're a person who can do hard things. We will get through this together. I love you. If you have any questions about the ideas of noticing or the I love you rituals or about conscious discipline in general, just feel free to contact me. Again, I'm Carol Wecaster, the school psychologist at Oak Ridge Elementary. We also have a set of conscious discipline, easy to use cards that have strategies and information. If you'd like a set of those, just give me a call or email me and we can get you a set of those cards that you can use at home.